Hi, welcome back to Google Drive. My name's Stephen Ellis and I work for Warwickshire College. And what I'm going to be showing you today is how easy it is to actually create a form which allow us to keep tabs on our students on their submissions of their particular milestones. Although I've already created one, as you can see by the screen here, I'm actually going to show you how easy it is to actually create one. So first of all, we need to go to the location where we need to save the particular file or create the particular file. Once you're in the location, then just click on create and then go to form and then create and share. Now as you can see here, there's a couple of templates that come up, default, Argyle, birthday balloons and so on. I'll just use the basic template. Double click. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to rename this to age and name. Okay, so I've actually given it a topic. Now I'm going to actually rename the actual file itself. Name and age. I know I've done it the other way around. I'm just making sure you're watching. Okay, so what I've got here now is, in here I've got my editing tool, so I can actually edit the questions, and I can also have different types of answer. So I can have a multi-choice answer, I can have a text answer, paragraph, checkbox. Now a checkbox works a little bit like multi-choice. In some cases there may be one or two or even more answers to a particular question. So I would prefer in that case to actually use a checkbox, so I can actually checkbox a couple of the answers. But in this case what we're going to do is for the age, we're just going to have a checkbox. And as you can see here, we've got our first option, and what I can put here is I can put in between 16 and 18, and then click the one below and it will automatically come up, and we can have 18 to 20, and then we can click again, and you can just keep clicking all the way down if you wish. I don't know exactly how many you can put in, but I'm sure it'll be enough for what we need. 20 to 25. Okay, that'll do. Now underneath here, we don't need that one, so we'll just click that one off. What we need here is we need to ensure that the students actually respond to this particular question. So what we do is we put a tick in this required question, and you'll see the difference in a minute. It actually puts an asterisk. It's a bit like when you're doing the form online to the banking or anything like that. There's usually an asterisk next to it, saying that it's important that you actually answered this particular question. And if you don't, then it doesn't get sent off. It will pick it up. Okay, so we'll put a tick there, and we'll give it a name. So this is age, and a question mark. You can actually put hints in here. Okay, just a little bit of humour. Okay, so we can put a tick in here when the actual questions come on live form. And once you've done, just click done, and there you go, you can have a preview of it. And then all we have to do is just to add another one, just add another item, and in this case I'll just put a text, and we'll have name, question mark, and a required field again, and then click done. And as you can see, there's a little asterisk next to the question mark. Okay, that means that they must answer that particular question. Once you've actually done that, then what we can do is we can actually just move up. And what happens is this form actually sends the information, the response, to a spreadsheet. So we can actually tell it to automatically, whoever's logged in to this particular form, to automatically send their user ID to us. So we just put a tick on there, and then we send the form. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to embed it into an iframe, so when I push it into my Google site, it comes in a nice iframe for them. So embed, and it tells you what width. You can change this by pixels, or you can, it's entirely up to you. And click done, and as you can see, there you go, it's actually done. Okay, so what I can do now is I can actually view the live form, and I can, as you can see, your username is sls@watershed.ac, and this will come up automatically for them as well. So hang on a minute, I think I'm a bit older than 25. Okay, I'll put 2 of them up, and my name, Steve, and then submit. Okay, and what happens here is it actually tells you, do you want to submit another response? Well, all you have to do is click it, but that doesn't mean they have to respond to it. It's just ready for the next time they want to do it, which is a really good thing for them. Okay, and then what we've done here is it's automatically created name and age. Okay, and then so we'll just close that, and we'll go to our drive, and as you can see here, it's already created a spreadsheet. So if I click on the spreadsheet, I do apologise, wrong one, right, response, and as you can see, it automatically, let me just refresh that one, because it hasn't put my, there it is, it's got my username, so it's got a timestamp whenever it was done, the age, now because it was a checkbox, it's actually given me both answers that I've checked, also my username and my first name as well. Okay, and that's how easy it is to actually create it. Now, the way I've sorted mine out is this particular main form would go into my students multi-share, and as you can see, I've already got one here which is called BTEC Level 3 ICT Verification Submission Sheet, and I'm going to actually show you that actually working. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got one of my students, Ben Wright, and I've actually created the form in here which is BTEC Level 3 ICT Verification Submission Sheet, and I'm just going to put in some of my favourite words, and then my project name, so the projects are on the left hand side here, and we've got network, as you can see I've already put it in once, and then milestone 1, and here what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy the URL site from up here and then just paste it in. Why have I put that in? Well, this will make it easier for me, because once I open the response sheet, it will automatically put a hyperlink in there for me to get to this particular website. Scroll down slightly and then click the submit, and that's it. So now if I look at my Google Drive and I go to my BTEC response, as you can see, there's the response. So network, milestone 1, there's the Google site, so I can click it and actually go to the site. Okay, and then I can start marking the site. So if it was Project C for instance, and then milestone 1, I can go into his work and actually mark his work. And that's how easy it is to actually set up a spreadsheet submission. Thank you very much indeed.